The battle over vilification and anti-defamation of 2019 ANCOV sources has been ongoing. Accusations and counter-accusations are frequent happened between different countries. In this debate, however, the name of the Fort Detrick laboratory has been repeatedly mentioned. When it comes to it, the United States is always silent. Politico even called it the center of the darkest experiment the US government has ever done. So what kind of appalling secrets are hidden in the Fort Detrick laboratory, and what role is it playing in the production of many viruses? The Fort Detrick laboratory was born during World War II, and was implanted with the evil genes of the Unit 731 of Japanese invading army at the beginning of its appearance. Under the pretext of national defense needs, the United States used a dirty Kamakura agreement to save the lives of Ishiichiro, the Japanese army leader of Unit 731. To get data on human bacterial tests in Unit 731, and the devils were hired in a lab in Fort Detrick to develop a series of viruses. After receiving the devil's legacy left by the Unit 731, the Fort Detrick laboratory grew rapidly. During the Korean War in early 1952, the U.S. military launched a bacterial war by using bacterial bombs containing fleas, ants and flies infected with plague and cholera. Since then, the United States has not stopped developing the virus. In the name of biological defense, the United States continued to conduct research on biological weapons, outsourcing military projects to private companies, cleverly circumventing congressional oversight, and operating more freely. By the time Nixon ordered an end to the development of offensive biological weapons in 1969, the U.S. military had already developed 7 biological weapons. They are all very scary viruses, such as Bacillus anthrax, tularemia, brucellosis, Burnet rickettsia, etc. Bacillus anthrax alone is enough to kill people. It makes people die as quickly as acute enteritis, and even if the patient survives, it will suffer a lot. In addition, the United States has developed anti-crop war agents, such as rye stem rust spores, wheat stem rust spores. Once these war agents are released, the crops will not harvest or even endanger the world. But what most puzzling is the sudden unexplained respiratory disease in Northern Virginia in July 2019, just before the 2019 ANCOV global outbreak. Coincidentally, however, in July 2019, the Fort Detrick laboratory was abruptly closed. The CDC's refusal to release more information, citing national security reasons, has raised questions about Fort Detrick. History is dirty enough, evidence is good enough, but the United States has always been silent when it comes to Fort Detrick. We don't know when the United States will announce the distant truth that we have been looking forward to.